Good job, though.
Good job.
Really good.
Yeah. Fun to play with you.
Good job, buddy. Lindsay, your turn. New blood.
My violin is empty because I just changed the strings.
She's working on something. Getting in tune is a good idea.
Oh no. I haven't done that in June, and I thought I was playing so well.
Drinking coffee. He's got his own coffee.
What do you want to do?
Not yet.
Roxanne.
You want to play this?
Hanging on the wall down when the kids go down there. So the grandkids finish and listen. You don't have to house. I want you to stay in this room. Don't run around with them. But you can pick these up and play with them. Do it. You'll finally get it. It's
Move over one chair and do pig ankle with Paul.
You can take my chair, huh?
Just to warm it up for you.
You can play
You're gonna
along
take
with
my
us.
chair, are you?
You can play along with it.
Hey, Lindsay, I'm scared of her too.
Yeah, it's a good thing to have your husband be afraid of you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind, Lindsay.
Hey, you can play along with
You're
us.
taking a break.
Anytime you
Anytime you play, just play along with us.
Practice before I do. I practice.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Starts at an 8-7.
You guys say eat it.
I'm not even hungry.
Sarah, you're ready for lunch?
5:30 or 6. 5:41. No, it's funny. She pulls out your fingers and starts playing. She really got the right songs.
When was your last lesson? It's been a while.
Just sit there.
Much better on the bow. Very
Hey,
Yeah.
Myron,
Yeah.
we got a harmonic player right behind us. We got to play harmonica soon.
It doesn't matter. I can play.
Yeah, that was close.
We would like to have a harmonic.
Tell me what you guys are in.
I want to see you climbing underneath there for that.
Sweet the bumblebee.
How's your
Oh, you are. All right.
claustrophobia?
Within
Play
reason.
the bumblebee.
Within reason.
William Tell Overture.
Are you Dave's friend?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
I'm Chris.
He warned us about you.
Oh, really?
Hi, Chris. I'm Kathy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Myron, nice
You
to
like
meet you.
blues? You like...
What do you want? Makes no difference. Tell me what key is in and we'll play. Major or minor and what key. And we'll play. It doesn't matter what song it is.
I'm a sophomore. I'll be a junior in 2 weeks. Yeah, flies by.
Good job. I like that.
I feel much happier.
What is that song?
That's it.
Beethoven.
Bach.
Beethoven. Beethoven?
970. I think that's the 970.
Charlie.
Gazers, Joy of Man's Desire.
See?
Johann Sebastian.
What are we doing?
Hey, John,
PG.
how about plowing the field or something like that?
Come out of the dream. Peaches and cream. Lips like strawberry wine. You're 16. And you're gonna feel. And you're about to start. You're all living in curves. Eyes that sparkle and shine. You're 16. And you're gonna feel. And you're about to feel. You're my baby,
one?
Right. Instruments.
Got it. Got it.
Wayfaring?
Yeah, third position cross harp predominantly.
A minor?
Hi, this is a nice shady spot to be.
Yeah, you got a good spot.
Yeah, you're only bleaching the top of your hair now.
request?
Another one is
Amy. My favorite?
your favorite? Okay.
Charlie?
Ice cream man.
Wherever you go,
See, okay.
wherever you may wander, always
All right, I'll play in B and I'll play third. You play second.
Let me be there in your morning. Let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right, make it right. We take you to that wonderland where only two can share. All I ask you, let me be there. Watching you grow, going through the changes, that's how you know. I always want to be there, standing there to catch you. Wherever you go, I'll always be there. Let me be there in your morning. Let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right, make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland where only two can share. All I ask you, let me be there.
Give us a little bit over there. Middle.
Let me be there in your morning. Let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right, make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland where only two can share. All I ask you, let me be there. All I ask you, let me be there. Good to see you, Kylie.
Affiliated woodpeckers just flew overhead.
Nice plan.
It's like
There they're live.
affiliated just flew over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it went that way. There's only one thing with a bill that long, you know, and it's flying.
Pterodactyl.
Huh?
Pterodactyl.
Yes, a baby pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
I don't want to miss anything.
I'll pick up a guitar.
You guys play anything in?
Play a tune that would be harp accessible.
All right.
what you've been doing with yourself? Sports. Are you in a sports season right now?
Softball. Well, that's also basketball goes year round.
Oh, really?
Well, for AAU it does.
Play anything in A
Okay,
flat?
so you're playing like
A
school,
flat?
and you also play the track.
Yeah. Like our kids I play on is that
You don't do soccer, it's all basketball.
Yeah, I play softball for school, but it's just for fun.
You play it straighter? You want the tune in A flat?
No, I'm in E flat.
Oh, okay.
So cross arm is going to be
Which I
That would
need
be
that
B
for,
flat.
like,
E flat. Yeah.
Plus you're still getting half on when it's sport.
That's a big fuzzy thing.
That was fun. Some impromptu.
Yes. Yeah, that's a big fat sound.
You guys can
Yeah,
clap
it's really
now.
nice. It's a low E flat.
Oh, thank you very much.
Freebird! Freebird! How about James Brown?
Yeah, James Brown's mine.
Would it be all right if we ring your bell? You know that big bell or no?
You can figure it out.
Supper? Is supper ready?
We only
The
have 3
dinner
more
bell
people and you hit 200.
200?
Yeah, it's
200
got the
people.
it's
You want me to
a
ring it?
Suzuki
Yeah.
Manji, and it's got that
okay.
lower,
The three-
so you don't
there's
hear
three
the,
get the
you don't hear
batter?
the reeds hitting the bottom of the plate because
Don't
this
you
is
have a
like
string?
It's really deep.
deep.
Okay, give me a slingshot.
Great harp. I can actually play it like when I don't have a lot of ambient noise. You can play it like a jaw harp.
Hey, John. John, on top of the safe behind that picture.
It's really cool. Like you
should
just
be a
feel the
glass there.
reeds
That's
bouncing.
On top of the safe picture should be a glass.
Yeah, really fun harp to play.
I just got a high G, which I never had until this year, like 2 months ago or so.
Oh yeah. High G. I don't have a high G. I picked up this. This is a really fun one. This is my D harp. I blew a crossover, a Honda crossover, and so I went on eBay and picked this one up. It's a D, and it's a pre-war D. It's got the star on it, and it's an old standby, and it's got such a got such a pretty sound to it. I tuned it up and like changed the reed gaps and stuff. I kind of work on my harps a bit.
Yeah, I saw it too a little bit.
What's your name? Myron. Chris. I was David. I met David at the Blues Jams. I've been playing for about 3 years now. I play in the car on, on the way to work. 45-minute drive home.
Yeah, right.
45-minute drive back. So I play in the car, and then I got some Skype lessons from a guy named Jason Ricci, and he's
got a
pretty
few
much
years on me.
he's pretty much taught me everything I know. So
I started playing 1968.
68, yeah, that was, yeah, you get a few years on me for sure. For sure. Yeah, I know, it's really cool. I like that. I like that idea.
Plano.
Yeah, for sure. That's just like a standard case for beads and stuff, right?
Yeah, or whatever. 12 fish.
Yeah, fish or taco box.
Nuts and bolts or whatever.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a good way to
2
do it.
layers.
You almost always use honks
Yeah.
or flang. Yeah, flang. They're like a golden melody, like except they're not equal temperament.
The playing.
Yeah, yeah.
I
They're
like the tone.
They're just
playing is better.
right. I've switched over to Manjis. I really the Suzuki Manji,
Okay.
and so they've got, look at the size of the reeds are just gigantic, and they're really easy to work on. And you know you'll get one
Tuning them.
if you're tuning them, or if you're what I do is emboss. When I get them brand new, I emboss them all.
What does that mean?
To make the reed gaps tighter. So you take basically a tool and you push the metal from the reed slot into the reed. It takes about a half hour to customize one to where it plays super good. So I can
Oh, I see.
get like on the higher harps. I can probably do it on this too, but on the higher harps I can get the overblows. Like the chromatic notes on the scale that are harder to get. So on the blues
okay.
scale, on the
So
blues
this is
six.
Howard Levy.
Yeah,
extraction?
Jason Ricci, Howard Levy extraction. Yeah. It just makes them play really nice. They're easy to play, and I don't blow out too many harps.
I was at the Augusta Swing Week in the early '90s, and I'm playing guitar mainly, but also playing harp. And there was a sort of a class presentation at the end of it, and I was taking a harp solo, and Howard Levy was standing.
Nice.
So I got done with my harp solo. It was pretty good, And then Howard just He had to get up there and tell.
No. No. He plays predominantly jazz, though. He's not into the blues too much. He's playing all kinds of jazz stuff. The guy I like is my instructor, Jason. I don't know if you ever heard him, Jason Ricci. Hopefully he was in town on April 10th. Hopefully he's coming back into town on August 26th. He's like mind-blowingly good.
I like playing swings stuff on harp. I might think of this like a little saxophone.
Yeah, for sure. Jason got me so I kind of can do this rumba. You know, that just rumba stuff, and yeah, I don't know, I just play around with them. I like playing it. It's fun. It's great to be able to like kill time in the car, to be honest with you.
You have a long commute?
45 minutes. I go from Traverse City to Cadillac. My office is in Cadillac, so I live in TC and commute.
Yeah, I've learned a few tunes in the car.
Yeah, me too. Mainly, it's crazy. I just practice scales, all my scales, and all the different like ways you can play the scale.
Do you know any fiddle tunes?
Not really, no. Like if all I need to really know is like give me the key and whatever, if we're playing major or minor, and I've got the scales down, so I know which scales we're in, and so I can play major or minor in second or third position, or even third. Minor first position's way harder. In major third position's kind of difficult, but anything minor or major I can play in, cross harp or third position.
Okay, are you getting any harps that are minor harps?
No. No, I don't. Not currently. I mean, the country tuned or the minor, or just the minor
Just
harps
natural
themselves.
minor?
Natural minor.
I just bought
A minor.
Which is really
so that's
sweet,
yeah, they make really good chords.
Good job. We're gonna cut an envelope.
Always ready with that. Right there, yellow cord. Just unplug it. He's got a bass player. Unplug it. Rocking and yes, you just follow the cord.
Heavy duty plugs. Unplug it.
I don't know if you know everybody. You probably know nobody.
Hello, everybody. I don't
Hi,
know
Joe.
anybody. I
Ruby.
know that guy in the back.
Well, this is Ruby John. You know
I'm Joe.
Hey, nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you. Hey, John.
Yep, Ruby John. Well, Ruby's my first name. John's my last. But
she goes by both.
They named her after me. I'm John.
John. I can see that. Younger than
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blooming just for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright sunny say to myself, what a wonderful world.
Last time. Everybody.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. I see them on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying that I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. Think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Way to go, Louie.
Sing it, Sept, schmoo.
Well, let's have a fiddle tune. Pick a fiddle tune.
You know any fiddle tunes,
Oh,
Joe?
what's a fiddle tune?
You play bluegrass mainly?
Yeah.
Okay, well, bluegrass.
Man, you put me on the spot here.
There are lots of people here who play fiddle too.
We work the new blood pretty hard. You gotta earn
Hey,
your
Paul.
What's a fiddle tune I know?
What's a fiddle song?
Clinch Mountain Backstep.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Kia.
What? What key?
Clinch Mountain Backstep. Key A. Yep.
Hey, yeah, okay.
Gotta make sure you get the back step in.
Can you do it in G? Because I don't know
Go
A.
down to G or something?
I may be able to hack it.
You ever play with anybody that needed that?
I have.
Yeah, they had one.
I played with.
That's the
I
only
played
chord
with
they
this
do.
bluegrass band asked me to guess with them. I was like, okay, and they did a Foggy Mountain Breakdown in the key of A. And I was like, I can't play an A. I can't play an A. They're like, well, you gotta learn it. And I'm like,
Like L.
yeah, I did it. In front of 1,000 people. And then you have to sing.
There's a 5-beat measure in it. That's why they call it the back step. And if you don't put that 5-beat measure in it, it ain't a back step.
I'll just sit out there. That's cool.
that measure. That's why they call it the back step.
So I was
When you're dancing, step back and then go forward again.
So you just kind of hang up in the air right now. Take a while to feel that.
Oh, no,
Why don't we do a straight song?
it's difficult. You're right.
I wouldn't get the feel of that right away.
I can follow.
Well, believe it or not, it's an intentional thing, and it throws almost everybody that's never played
Gold
it.
Rush? Does that
Gold Rush? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
kick it, Paul?
Triple fiddle.
Will you guard my seat for me? Because I got to go get a shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Hold on to it.
What do you need, penicillin?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
In
called
the-
Jack Daniels.
It's in a bottle. You want to pick?
Yeah, I play that. Although it is a very logical instrument.
Here. Play some. Are you gonna play?
I don't want to play this. All I know is it's logical.
I'm gonna go do a little Red Wing. I'm a little Red Wing.
Okay.
This is this.
Wait a minute. Hey, ask him if you can play it.
Yeah, it's my wrongs.
Yes.
G.
And why?
Did you say B?
G. George.
G.
I thought he said B and I went, what?
No, no,
Take one over. Make sure it's working.
George.
This is God's chords, huh?
Goodness, this is a bassy little guitar. It's very bassy. He's very troubling.
Well, that's a good on you.
You have trouble with trouble?
I'm watching cartoons with that chord. He put her on the railroad track.
I got him to pick it up for him.
It's a very bassy guitar.
I'm his supplier.
It's got some
low
end stuff.
A lot of low end. I feel like I'm playing it right.
Swing one in G, just a little bit.
Okay.
This will be a reach for some of you, but it ought to be within grasp. Tune called Undecided. It's in C, but it's another cooker. It's kind of a fast swing tune if you don't know it. That's the second chord. Oh, you know it. Think. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. So that's the general guy. guitar, make up your mind. You're in a sad night. What are you gonna do?
That's cool. Okay.
So is that Texas swinging, or what is
That's sort of swing.
How do you describe that?
Well, Margaret.
It's actually pirate swing.
Okay.
Pretty
cool.
It's an old standard. Played a lot of different ways. That's kind of a tempo. I guess you'd kind of call it maybe a Texas swing.
That will be great. Kind of drink.
I'll probably have her in that version. I don't know called the album.
Would you like your guitar back?
Yep.
You're gonna play what?
Banjo.
Oh, well, where would you like your guitar, Tom? And the other
John,
Tom?
just set it on its edge. On the,
Well, John's coming back.
he's coming back. Just put it down. Just put it down. Set John. Set it on its edge. Like this. That's John's. Yes, John. Here's John.
A painkiller.
How about Bye Bye Blue? G. G. Bye.
gonna let her kick your shoes off. Do not feel shake that bottle over here. Bring that bottle over here. 'Cause I'll be your baby tonight.
I already got a full other goal.
Hey, that's nice.
Isn't that nice?
You trying to give my knife away?
You didn't get one. Hey, he didn't get one.
Here, you can have mine.
Well, I told him, I said, this is his. I don't want one.
He said he didn't want one.
That's yours.
I said I didn't want one.
He didn't want one.
Okay, I didn't want one. Okay, fine. But I'm drinking your beer, just so you know.
We're gonna get into some serious drinking here.
Still ain't
Thanks, Pat.
Oh, well.
He's interested in leading me down the wrong path.
Here we go.
Are you gonna get all giggly?
Maybe.
Was
I
that your
know
look?
why I'm lonely. I know why I'm
You were doing it too.
I've been waiting for
Right in the middle of her too.
We're done with my tune.
Someone
cool. Yeah, it's cool. Cool. You know, as long as I was in the Coast Guard, for 24 years, I never knew anybody that played a musical instrument. Never.
Did you play one?
No, I didn't play back then. No. I actually was in the barber shop. I different place in Mobile, here. I sang old songs. So that's what the songs I sang. I like this kind of stuff. Then I'd take out the ukulele when I was flying this airline.
Yep, small. Yeah.
That's cool.
For an airline after you retired. Oh, cool. Sounds good.
Because I took it everywhere I went. Took the ukulele wherever I went. It was easy to travel.
Yeah, I rarely bump into anybody. I would say you're the only other Coast Guardsman that I've ever met.
The only guy you ever met in a jam session.
Yep. Vice versa.
You don't think it's not much as you used to?
Well, I don't drink as much as I used to. It's just not my style. And the hard times they in a hurry. Like when I was a child, somehow I learned how to listen. It sounded like the sun going down. Imagine that morning is raining. Well, this is a song with a life I have. On the ground. Well, the hot summer days, they so heavy, like a breeze through your mind, and no one here in a hurry to make up for some old lost time. pretty good, isn't he?
Well, he's come a long ways in the last
Just following
5 years.
this guy.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to do.
That's probably not a
Big Jeff.
And Bill Rosenthal.
I've been following him for a while.
And Bill Rosenthal.
Actually, he's been following me for a while. Robbie. Off we go.
Ah, I got a break. I got a break.
Get who?
Break. Take a break. Take a break.
Kick break.
Is this your turn?
Yeah.
If you ever want to get together some night over in Frankfurt, I'm gonna give you a card. You give me a call. I'll put this guy in your car and we'll get some.
You do Maggie? Shades at a premium.
Yeah.
Haven't turned red yet.
Maggie.
Same Maggie.
Probably. Yeah. I just know different words. It's a similar melody. There's slight variation.
You know what the story is behind that?
I know a couple stories.
The guy that wrote it for his wife who got killed in the Civil War.
He did or she did?
He read it, but never heard his music. And then the musician decided this one.
And I've heard of different stories. It had to do with a guy who lost his wife.
He wrote it.
Right. Right.
It was his love.
Right. But that was the other story. The same thing with the other story. One woman dies and the other one dies.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it.
blood. What do you got there, bud?
Back in the corner.
It's hot out there for the
Get better all the time.
Probably what it like that. It's a love song.
I first said I birds in the trees sang a song. When I first said I loved you.